morning, guys. Happy November! I cannot believe it is November and I am stoked. I am super hyper this morning because I love this time of year. I will warn you guys that a Christmas explosion is going to happen within the next couple of weeks before Thanksgiving. But I'm just happy this morning. Last night was pretty simple. We don't usually do anything for Halloween. I did put Yachty in a dinosaur costume, which was, I posted that on my Instagram. If you want to see that, my Instagram is CFEquestrian19. But besides that, didn't really do much. It was just a quiet night, and it was a good one. And I was really excited to welcome in November. The only downside to November for me is the fact that the time change hits this Saturday, which I hate standard time, but thankfully by the time we hit standard time, we're pretty close to the shortest day of the year. But besides that, I just am excited. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas decorating, it's just, it's my favorite time of year. And I can't believe that we're down to the last 2 months of 2021. Because this year has felt both simultaneously, Yachty, come here. Hang on, sorry about that. This year has felt both simultaneously really long and really slow. And it also feels like two separate years. Like the beginning of this year is when I was watching Mason, and you know, it's just like, it's like this year is divided into two parts for me. Like before May and after May, and it's just really weird. But it is the last 2 months of 2021, and I am fully embracing this holiday season coming up. I also realized, speaking of years, that I completely missed over and didn't even think about until a couple days ago, that I have completed 6 years of vlogging and I'm on my 7th, which is insanity. I started vlogging back in October of 2015 when I started Orkambi, and it was originally supposed to be just for 2 weeks showing like Orkambi, because around that time frame it was a really popular thing to do on YouTube. Orkambi had just like recently gotten FDA approval, and a bunch of CFers were just like vlogging their first 2 weeks on Orkambi, and it was just this popular genre at the time in the CF community. And so I was just going to film my first 2 weeks of Orkambi, and I'd been making videos for, I started this channel in 2010, so technically I've been making videos for 11 years, but it was very sporadic, and I started vlogging, like I said, in 2015. And so after those 2 weeks, I was like, I don't want to stop. I really like doing this. And I've always said the day that I stop liking it is probably the day I'll stop making videos, but in 6, plus years, that hasn't happened yet. So, yeah, so I think it was like October 3rd or 5th or somewhere around that time frame of 2015 I started, because I started about 2 days before I started Orkambi. And it's been 6 years. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, and there's been so many changes in 6 years, CF-wise, life-wise, where I live-wise, all of that in 6 years. But, so I'm now officially on my 7th year, which is crazy. I mean, wow. If this was a Harry Potter world, I'd be on my last year of Hogwarts vlogging. Like, it's crazy. But I still love doing it, and it's something that I don't intend on stopping anytime soon. But that hit me a couple days ago. I was like, wow, it's been more than 6 years. So I am going to, I just ate, I did my treatment, took Trikafta and ate, and I'm gonna take Yachty. Hopefully he'll walk. He hasn't been walking lately. It's beautiful, 66 degrees and sunny out there. And we're gonna go up into the 80s soon, so like in the next couple days, so I'm gonna embrace it while we've got it. And theoretically what I ate should not drop my blood sugar if I walk, because it was just eggs and bacon. So theoretically, I've had some interesting things lately. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. And happy November. I have a knack for like slippery fingers lately. I'm glad, I think this is okay. Hear me okay? I was going to pick this up and just like dropped it. It flew halfway across the room. So I'm glad we have carpet. I just finished walking Yachty. He did walk. Look at the magical green glow coming from the hospital bag that's still laying there. And I'm going to work on this puzzle. I've gotten that much done. and I need to finish it before November 12th. So I'm gonna work on that. It is beautiful outside, just absolutely beautiful. It was a really nice walk, and it's nice to get this little bit of fall weather before we go back up into the 80s. So anyway, gotta work on this and try not to draw up this anymore. Hey guys, I'm just here sitting in the grass because the picnic table is full of bird poop and I didn't feel like sitting on bird poop. So I decided to sit in the grass, and if bugs start coming on me, I'll go sit on the bench. But it is such a gorgeous day. It is 68 degrees, and there's a bird on that. I think it's a heron sitting over there. Yeah, it's gorgeous, and it's November, and I saw a bunch of Christmas ads on YouTube, and I gotta admit, it made me a little bit happy. But I don't know, guys. I am just so thankful for how the last week, 2 weeks have been. I think it's been about 2 weeks, maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm just so thankful to be feeling like myself. You know, in the beginning when it started, the first couple of days, I was kind of just waiting for whatever was making me happy to go away, and it didn't. And I think the Lorena, the birth control, is working. That's what I started for the PMDD, and I have almost done with my second month on it, and it's doing something. I really think it's doing something, and people are watching me vlog. That's awkward. That's what happens in public. But I don't know. I was reading some old diary entries from January because I was bored, and I guess I forgot how, like, I remember the recent stuff in October and September, but I forget how much actually happened throughout the entire year. And it's just been incredible to feel like myself again, to feel like life is finally easy for a change. Not completely, I don't know if easy is the right word, but like, I mean, there's still, like last night, Halloween night, I was crying because I missed Panda, and I was a little upset because November 1st, me and Brooke would always start our NaNoWriMo novels, but I was able to rebound, and that's, I think, the amazing thing. Like, for a long time, if I got down or sad or anxious or whatever, it took me the whole entire day to rebound, and that's not the case anymore. I feel so full of joy and happiness and full of life. I think that's I feel full of life for the first time in a long time. You know, I go to bed and I'm excited for the next morning. That was a big fish. I'm loving life, and very thankful to be feeling that way. If you wanted an illustration of, I'm going back inside, if you wanted an illustration of why I decided not to sit on these benches, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, the grass was just fine. Fred's out there on the thingy. Alright, I'm gonna go back in. A rainbow, and a really loud thing, but a rainbow! Oh, poor Fred, he probably just got kicked off of that. And after sitting outside and getting a little bit hot, because it got a little bit hot, perfect thing is to make a smoothie. I got this blender yesterday, paid a pretty penny for it, but it is working really well, and I already poured in the milk. I made this exact same thing yesterday, but I'm gonna add a little more berries because it wasn't sweet enough. Spinach, because you don't really taste it in there. I like spinach, but in a salad, not like this. But you don't taste it, and it's an excellent source of iron, which I need because I'm anemic. And then all the berries, and we're gonna blend it up and make a smoothie. And now I got my phone airdropping because I'm gonna upload this, and I just finished making this. So that is what I really love about this blender. One of my favorite things, I think, is the fact that the thing that you blend it in is also becomes a cup, which makes it so much easier to clean. But that is about 18 ounces worth of smoothie right there. I might drink it all, I might not. I didn't quite finish it yesterday, I almost did. But it's something that's really easy for me to get down. Apologies for looking down, I'm just airdropping. It's something that's really easy for me to get down, and it has, you know, healthy stuff. It's got the spinach for the iron, the berries, and the milk kind of gives me fat and counteracts all the sugar, so usually I didn't drop yesterday. Although I'm stuck on Sensor right now. But, and I thought yesterday that it needed to be a little bit sweeter, so I just added like a little drop of honey. And I can't really taste the honey, but I can taste the sweetness because I put in more spinach, so I wanted more sweetness. And the difference between yesterday and today is yesterday I used a lot more raspberries and blackberries than I did blueberries and strawberries, and today I did more strawberries and blueberries and raspberries, but I left out most. I don't think I really put any blackberries in there today. So I'm gonna drink that, upload this, and be happy, and take one enzyme, because fruits I can digest without enzymes. I'm pretty sure honey as well, but the spinach with the roughage and the milk with the fat, if I didn't take any enzymes, I might get a stomachache later. So I'm gonna take one, and that's all I got for now. So here's to a new month, here's to the holiday season, and here's to a beautiful fall day. So with that, thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.